The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. TGIF, man. It is Friday. Market got crushed yesterday. Both markets got crushed yesterday. Stock market and the crypto market. But man, it's Friday. We'll see what happens today. Usually after a day like yesterday, we got a rebound coming our way. We'll see what happens today. It's looking halfway decent this morning. It's looking like we might catch a little bit of a leg up today. But, man, it's rough. It's rough. I put a post out there yesterday on X that, guys got to have money on the side to deal with these situations and be able to cash in on some of these bargains, right? You can't just sit on the sidelines, put all your money into the market, and then when things like this happen, you don't have money to go ahead and take advantage of these opportunities. Opportunities don't come along this way all the time like they did yesterday. Market took a huge hit. Bitcoin's getting beat up since these ETFs have really launched. We'll get into some of the reasons why that's happened. We'll get into some of this Coinbase news. We'll get into a little bit of news here in a little while. But there's a reason why Bitcoin is really taking a beating, and this is that institutional investment, right? This is what we talked about when big institutional money comes in. They're going to start controlling the market. And that's exactly what's going on with these ETFs. We'll get into, like I said, we'll get into that in a little while. But they're definitely controlling the market. And they're definitely, manipulating the market, to a large extent of what's going on with Bitcoin and institutions. This is why the bull run is so important for us, because the more and more these guys get into crypto, the more and more market manipulation is going to happen. The more and more we're going to see days like we seen yesterday. So we got to get our money. Got to do that. What's up? Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Doc. How are you? Go ahead. Looks like it might be a slow day today. Maybe some of the DGs will roll in here in a little while. But man, it is freaking freezing out here where I'm at, man. It is cold as hell. It snowed again last night, man, and I am absolutely, man, it is freezing outside. I don't think we've been in this amount of deep freeze in a long time, man. It is freezing. But you guys only got me for an hour today because I got a couple important meetings I got to get to this morning. So we'll go through what we need to go through here and let you guys get on with your Friday. But definitely the Asian markets, they closed yesterday. They look good. Thursday they look terrible. Wednesday they look terrible. But today they actually look good. The European markets absolutely look phenomenal. They opened up. They look great. These pre-markets in the United States here, they look good as well. For those of you guys who don't follow, the markets and what's going on, United States struck a deal yesterday. kick the can down the road on this debt ceiling issue in this budget. They got themselves an extension, another extension, I should say. So, that's probably why these pre-markets look so good, is because they got themselves another extension. And, it is what it is. Them guys got to figure it out. We look at HODL, the Bitcoin ETF. This thing came out at around $50. It definitely dipped down to $46. Not looking so hot on the markets. They're doing tons and tons of volume. But it doesn't look like that volume's moving the price. Looks like Coinbase is up to down to $124. Man, this thing took a beating. I think it might have something to do with the court case. Why this is slipping backwards, but it definitely got beat up pretty good. So continues to get beat up. This court case probably going to kill this stock a little bit. I'm going to wait. Hopefully it goes down a little bit, and we'll see where it happens. But we'll see what happens with that. But what I do like is that you'll see, flicking down through these articles, that the Bitcoin is starting to get a lot more play on some of these major news outlets. You got a Grayscale report here, basically saying that a lot of these ETFs will not survive, and this is why their fees are so high. They have the highest fees in the game. So Grayscale's got the highest fees in the ETF game. And their defense for that is that a lot of these ETFs won't survive. I'm not necessarily on board with that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But definitely, the ETFs are playing a big role in where Bitcoin's price is. And like I said, we'll get into that in a minute. Definitely how this is playing out. But these markets, I think the United States market and the European market, they look so good because of the deal that was struck yesterday in Congress to kick this can down the road when it comes to this debt ceiling. But you know what? Eventually they gotta strike a deal. Yeah, Trump says no CBDCs. I don't disagree with him. I'm not in favor of a CBDC either. I think that we have enough stable coins here to run this blockchain system and to do the things that we need to do. I don't think we need a CBDC. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to get one. And the key question I don't cover a lot of Trump news and won't get into too many political discussions on here. But the whole key to whether or not the United States gets a CBDC or not is the argument to that is, does the president even have a say in that, right? The law says that they don't, but we'll see. What's up, DGs? What's up, Tim Ski, brother? How you doing, brother? How you doing? 2YCE, good morning, brother. Good morning. Yes, today's cold. Today's cold and more. Today's freaking miserable here, man. It is cold as hell. I haven't felt it this cold here in a long time. Our convicted party leaders is saying the same thing. Dr. Rob. Yeah, I the argument here is it's going to turn into a legal argument, right? Is whether or not the United States president has the ability to make the decision on whether or not the United States gets a CBDC or not. I think right now the law is not on their side. I don't think the president has that decision-making power. But it'll turn out to be a legal discussion. Mr. P is in the building. What is up, my brother? What is going on, man? What is going on? So the Junior's in the building. What is up, Junior? Good morning. The DGs are rolling in this morning. From what I understand, CBDC's part. The CBDC's part will really be a middleman. Yeah, it is, but I've said this for a long time when it comes to CBDCs. It's all about how they're rolled out, right? And when you get to a CBDC level, um, and you go back and you do your research on countries that have CBDCs, no two CBDCs are the same, right? And it's all in how the government sets up the CBDC on what they can track and what they're going to track and what they're going to connect the CBDC to and what they're not going to connect it to. And it's all that's the rub with the CBDCs, right? Because depending on how they're set up, depends on what the governments can track. And some of them are very, very stringent, and some of them are very lenient. So that's gonna be the conversation, right? That's the conversation. Nobody talking about CZ and Binance anymore. Because he hasn't been in court yet, right? We gotta. I mean, he took that deal. I mean, why are we talking about CZ? Why CZ's gone, right? I mean, he still owns Binance, but there's a new CEO. There's a new CEO in Binance, and CZ's just the owner, he made the deal. He paid his fine. He did what he needed to do, and he got out of the way. And now he's probably just sitting on a beach somewhere, sipping pina coladas and counting his money from Binance, because the fact that he still owns the company, he's still making money. So, but there's a new sheriff in town. There's a new CEO in town over there, and it is what it is. I mean, things always quickly die down, and if there's something to talk about, right? I mean, the CZ did what he did, paid his fines, paid his debt, and life's got to move on. But I'm pretty sure CZ will come back up in the news at some point real soon. You get people like that, they can't keep their mouth shut for too long. You get a bunch of people that are in power, or that want power, that only know how to operate in power. He'll be there. Ken, what is going on, man? What is going on, brother? What you got going on today, Ken? Let me fix my chat here. Unusual. Vandar is a layer. EU president is all for CBDCs. Yeah, I mean, you get some countries they're all for CBDCs. To me, even if the United States came out with a CBDC, right? They said that they're going to come out with a CBDC. The question for me wouldn't be whether or not the CBDC is good, or we should have it, or we shouldn't have it. The question for me would be, what are they tracking, right? How is that set up? What are they tracking? I mean, they're tracking you anyways, right? They're tracking your bank accounts. They're tracking where you go in, where you come out, all that, right? So, it's, it's already being done, right? So, it's one of them things. You got to figure out what they're going to track. I've been, so, and that's it. That's the key. These governments know every move you make anyways. So, everybody gets all crazy about, CBDCs and the government's tracking you and the government's knowing what you're going to do and all this and that. The governments already know what you're doing. They know every time you're moving money. They know every time you're moving money. They know what you're doing. They know all that stuff, man. I've been super I've been super distracted by all the WEF and dog stuff. Been been diving been, been diving deep been diving deep into XRP this week and CBDCs. Yeah, XRP is going to play a role in the CBDCs. Like they've got some stuff set up where they want to be the mover of them CBDCs, right? You know, XRP is going to play is going to play a key role in a lot of the movement of them CBDCs. I don't see Ken, but good morning. Yeah, Ken's here. He's here, Doc. Ken's always here, man. So, you know, I guess that comment not for chat, not for chat. Is that for chat worthy? Oh man, I don't care. Our tracking my issue is being the yo man being the banked where they can freeze. Yeah. I mean, some CBDCs are set up where they can freeze your bank accounts. They can freeze your money. They can freeze all that, right? And some aren't. So that's why I always say, like, you got to ask, you know, as these countries are setting up CBDCs, you know, what's behind it, right? Like, what are they able to track? What are they able to do? You know, that's the question. That's the question right there that you need. You know, if a country is going to roll out a CBDC, that's what the people should be asking. You know, are you able to freeze my bank account? Are you going to be tracking everything I buy? You know, and are you going to limit what I buy, right? Because with the CBDC, they can limit what you buy. They can put a limit on how much milk you can buy. They can put a limit on how much bread you can buy. They can put a limit on, you know, how many cars you can buy. You know what I mean? So, and if you exceed that amount and you go to try to buy something, they can stop that transaction as well. Me too, Ken. We've had digital IDs for decades. If you think about it, everybody has a digital ID, right? Every time you use your debit card, every time you use, you know, every time you flash your driver's license, every time you know, give your ID to somebody, it's all a digital ID. Bernie, what's up, nephew? What's going on, brother? LeGrand, how are you? Only a few more months until fireworks. Let's be prepared. Yeah, I think we're gonna roll here pretty soon. But you know, we're gonna get into a little bit of this Bitcoin thing and about how and why, you know, these ETFs, you know, I mean, we want them, but when institutional money comes in, you know, you're gonna get days like you had yesterday. Things are gonna happen like this. This isn't a mistake. This isn't an accident. This isn't a you know, a dump that was done normally in a market. This is something different. This is the new dump. This is what we have to look forward to moving forward. Selmo Fudd, good morning, brother. Good morning. How are you, my man? How are you? I know I don't know about where you're at, but man, it is freaking freezing down over here, man. It is cold as hell over here. So I figured you'd be out there making that dollar, man, because I know now is your time, baby. Now is your time. Selmo's definitely in the building, but we're gonna go through some of this market. Look at Selmo comes in up in this joint like a freaking superstar, baby. Everybody's on Selmo. What is up, RJ? What is up? Yes, it is a bloodbath. It was a bloodbath yesterday. I think we might get a little recovery today. But we'll see. I bought a little bit this morning. To tell you the truth, I bought a little bit this morning. Stupid ETH down. I'm waiting to see the bottom. I'm waiting to see the bottom of this bloodbath. But this is institutional money doing its work, right? And I see it may. Yeah, ETH is down. ETH and Bitcoin is down, but we're in altcoin season too. So Bitcoin is going to take a step backwards during altcoin season too. 59 degrees here. RJ was telling me yesterday he was living life out there too, man. Gonna hit 71. Yeah, man. I'm looking to get out of here pretty soon, man. Out of New York. I got to get out of this cold for a minute. Raphael, good morning, my brother. How are you? I hope you're well. Golf today, baby. All right, RJ. Okay, RJ. I gotta respect you living that life, man. Anybody living that life, man, I gotta respect it. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Like I said, you guys got me for an hour today because I got some meetings I gotta get to that are kind of important. A little bit. Can you please greet my son, Raphael? Good morning, Raphael's son. Good morning. How are you? Benedict, how are you? How are you, Benedict? I hope you're having a good birthday today. Happy birthday to you from the DG family. Benedict, happy birthday, man. And I hope all is well with you. Raphael, Bernie, I'm reading down through the chat. I gotta catch up with the chat. Happy birthday, Raphael. Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday, brother. We do love when we celebrate the DGs, man. You're part of the DG family. Friday. Yes, Friday, baby. It's Friday. What we got going on in this crypto market? The stock market looks good today. Looks like it's going to be on the rebound. What we got in this crypto market? $1.64 trillion. Definitely down from that 1.75 trillion that we were at. Where's Bitcoin? $41,321, down 10.25% on the week. Bitcoin is getting whooped on. Ethereum, it's only down 7% on the week. It's taking a whooping too. $2,400, man. It's taking a whooping from where it was at. Definitely taking a beating from where it was at. Solana sitting at $94, man. Remember a couple of days ago, Solana was up over $100, man. So Solana is definitely pulling back, down 4.2% on the week. I think Solana, we'll get into this not today because we don't have the time, but I think Solana is definitely going to far exceed its all-time high. I have some reasons why. We'll get into it at a later date. But Solana, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I think its all-time high was right around 250. I think it's going to blow past that 250, and we're probably looking more to a $500 or $600 Solana relatively soon here. Daniel needs a Saturday morning show. Might be coming. We're gonna start streaming a lot more, as we get closer and closer to this bull market. You guys know that I cut my streams down a little bit just because of my job being the fourth quarter of the year. We always get hammered, but we're done with that. So, I think we'll start pumping that up here pretty soon. We got a roaring kitty. What the fuck? What the fuck looking good? Roaring kitty is looking good. Roaring kitty's chart's looking absolutely. It's looking better. It's holding up a whole hell of a lot better than some of these other memes. I can tell you that. Say what you want, and you guys know how I feel about it. I'm not investing in it, but it's definitely holding up a lot better than a lot of these other memes. I can tell you that. Hit that like button, yes, LeGrand. Hit that like button. Any plans? Any plans of some the Yes, we are going to do tutorial videos. We are going to do tutorial videos. We definitely are going to do that. Dudes, dudes getting, yeah. Hey, they're working. I can't, I knocked it. I knocked it, RJ, and I'm not buying it, but I can tell you that they're doing a lot better. Roaring Kitty's doing a lot better than a lot of other memes. I can tell you that. Mickey all the way down. Yeah, you knew that wasn't gonna last. Mickey wasn't gonna last. Now it's hard to pick these meme coins that are gonna last. I'm telling you, it is. We're gonna lose more than we're gonna win. Better than dog. Dog's way down. Dog's way down. I think they would be popular. Yeah, Ken, we're gonna get on them, brother. I got a video series coming up here pretty quick. I've been working on some stuff. So yeah, devs are working. I'm just, thing about it is like, picking these memes that are gonna last longer than a couple weeks. It's tough, man. It's tough. We'll lose more than we'll win. No happenings. No happenings on Shiblord. Shiblord. Where's Shiblord? Where's Shiblord with that damn money? Give me my damn money, man. Where's that damn marketing money, man? Never have anything coming. Just talk. These memes, you got to play them for what they are. Let me stop voting my dog. I want to know where Shiblord is too. Come on with the marketing money, man. But I think Solana is going to blow past this all-time high, guys. And I'm telling you, I got some videos coming out. I've been working on them about buying on different chains outside of Ethereum. You guys have to know how to buy on other chains outside of Ethereum. Solana being one of them. This chain is absolutely taken off. The Solana chain is no joke anymore. It's not a joke anymore. It's not something that you can play with anymore. This is a real live layer one that is moving. Everybody is so used to Ethereum being the top dog when it comes to launching stuff, right? Ethereum will always be the top dog, in my opinion, when it comes to smart contracts. But Solana is right now eating into that. They're eating into that to that dominance, and I love to see it. I love to see the competition. I love the fact that somebody's giving Ethereum a run for their money, because Ethereum needs to do better. Their fees are too high. Their transactions are too slow, and they need to do better. And I hope Solana, AVAX, and Matic give them a kick in the pants to make them do better. I'm telling you right now, I bought into a couple meme coins. I don't bring them on the channel because they're straight degen plays, all that stuff. Like, I don't talk about them a lot because you can't talk about everything, right? But what I can tell you is trading on these other chains is no different than trading on Ethereum. You just have to know where to go, but it's no different. It is absolutely no different. And I'll tell you, the transaction fees are much cheaper. It's much faster, and they're much more efficient than Ethereum. I can tell you that. I've used them. In the tokens that are launching on these chains are, they're bringing more returns than these Ethereum tokens. And people that are paying $20, $30, $40 in gas fees right now, and $150, $250 in gas fees in the bull run, you're going to find out that Solana, AVAX, and Matic, they're going to be launching tokens like crazy. And if you don't know how to trade on them, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss out. You're already missing out. You're already missing huge plays. You're already missing great plays. We'll get into Myro. Look at Myro. Myro took off until it's easier to buy on the Sol block. Sol is easy as hell to buy on, RJ. It is easy. It's no different than buying on Uniswap. Literally, you buy Sol, you go to Ray-Ban, you put your Sol on the top, token on the bottom, token address on the bottom, you hit swap. It is literally that easy. No more shilling shit for free. Yeah, I'm not, it is what it is, man. But I don't, shilling stuff for free for me is, I can only do so much charity work. There's only so many hours in a day. I can only give, it's kind of like my taxes. At some point you don't see any return on your investment from doing charity or donating to charities. So you can only donate to so many charities. XRP guys taking a step back at 54 cents, down 8.4% on the week, taking a step back. But the whole market is taking a step back, so it doesn't surprise me. Avalanche, common theme here, down 13.7% on the week. Dogecoin, down about 8.3% on the week. Polkadot, you guys know I love Polkadot. I think Polkadot's going to be the next runner. I think Polkadot's going to move. It's down 15.16% on the week. Polkadot 2.0 is coming out soon. I think that's going to move the market. Cardano's actually going to use Polkadot in its forks. So, I think Polkadot's got a great upside to it. Chainlink sitting at $15.40. You guys know I love Chainlink. It's up 1.3% on the week. So Chainlink is hanging on in this market pretty good. Polygon is getting freaking crushed out here. Down to 79 cents, 15.7% down on the week. This thing a couple weeks ago was at $1. It's down to 79 cents right now. It is absolutely getting murdered out here in this in this market. Polygon is not holding up well. It is just not holding up well in this market. I would have expected more out of Polygon and more out of XRP than what I'm getting right now. And that's not to FUD them two tokens, but they are drastically underperforming the market. I think that they'll rebound. I think they're going to be okay. I think price action is going to come back in them. I damn sure hope so, because I own a shit ton of both of them. But man, they are drastically underperforming the market. So they've got to do better. 13 watchers and 2 likes. That's all we got. 2 likes. You guys better smash that like button. Man. Hey, push me up in that old algorithm. Who got bite? Who got bite and cock? I know Bernie. I know Bernie did. I owned Byte. I made some money off of Byte. I owned Byte, and I sold it. But I bought into Byte early. It was one of them DGM plays I didn't really tell anybody about. I got in early. I got in. I got out. I doubled up and got out. Never looked back. I know the Byte community is strong. I know they're doing some stuff. As far as cock, I didn't buy any, but I know it ran pretty good. So, but definitely Byte. I made some money off of Byte. I never looked back. And it's just kind of the way it is for me. I'm not playing around with these meme coins. I think these new ones that launch, you got to make your money. You got to get out. And if you see another opportunity to go back in and make some more money, you do that. But make sure you secure your investment. I see 12 likes. YouTube's not all right. 12 is better than 2, baby. Bernie got that. Bernie got that cock. Yeah, that's because Bernie don't believe in ETH. I got balls. I'm clocking in. All right, Junior, we'll talk to you later. But yeah, I mean, the these are two projects right here. Actually, three projects. I'm going to tell you that I'm disappointed in how they're performing right now. Is XRP, Matic, and Crow. I I own all three. I see where the market is. I see where the market went. And definitely they are underperforming the market. Does that mean that I don't believe in them no more? Does that mean I'm not buying them anymore? Actually, no. I added more Crow to my bag this morning. You know, but and I actually have to add more XRP because it fell below where I want my wallet to read. So I have to add more XRP. I never plan on adding more XRP, but I have to add more to get that back up to where I need it as far as the dollar value in the wallet. But they're just underperforming the market. Caspa seems to be holding on to this 10-cent range pretty good. It's down 17.2%. Caspa's sitting at 39, and we talked about this the other day of what token I think is a long shot to be in the top 10 when the bull market starts. I think and I told you guys I thought Caspa was it. You look at Kronos, sitting at 8 cents, 8.1. This thing fell down to 7.8, 7.9 yesterday. Down 12.7% right now on the week. For this thing to fall back down to 7 cents, that's pretty rough. That's rough sledding for Crow. It really is. That's rough. Yeah, I mean, there's no other way to put it. You know me, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm not going to make things appear better than what they are. They're underperforming the market. Never mind you talking about a shitcoin. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, but Solana's got to. Solana, buying on Solana, AVAX, and everything else, you guys have got to understand how to do this. You guys are going to miss out on a ton of money. I said this earlier, earlier in the year, and I'll say it again. Bonk, Myro, all launched on the Solana blockchain. I believe that the next biggest meme coin to come into the space is not going to come off Ethereum. It's going to come off of one of these other blockchains. If you don't believe me, you don't have to believe me. Just go look at the biggest meme coins in the space right now. They're Bonk and they're Myro. They're the biggest meme coins in the space. They're moving the most. They're moving. I would say they're the biggest meme coins in the space as far as new ones. And they're moving the needle, and neither one of them are on Ethereum. I think too late for me to get Ginger and in that Rodney play. I'm gonna stay away from Ginger. I think it's too late, and once it takes the massive dip, that dip is that dip. Fuck all memes. It's I haven't been buying a lot of memes. I really have not been buying a lot of meme coins. My philosophy is, why am I going to throw thousands of dollars at a meme coin when I can put that same money in a Solana, in a Crow, in a Polkadot, in even in an Ethereum or something like that, and see a double and get almost a guaranteed double up on my money, right? Like I told you guys before, my portfolio is balanced, right? So 1 to 3% of my portfolio is in a low market cap place, right? I stick to that philosophy. So, as my portfolio grows, I'll get into more and more low market cap plays, but I actually I just been dabbling in them. That's it. Chaka, yo, what's up, brother? What's up? I've been raising my my automatic week Crow. I like I said, I bought more Crow. I bought more Crow this morning. But I don't. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Crow's performance, XRP's performance in this market, and and Polygon's performance in this market. Them are 3 tokens right there. Them are 3 blue chips right there. And I own a lot of I own a shit ton of XRP. I own a crap ton of Polygon, and I own a crap ton of Crow. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. They're getting outperformed by some of these other tokens. They really are. Some of these other tokens are far outperforming them 3. And then we're 3 big ones that when you look at it, everybody has on their radar as being 3 big, huge movers. But the problem is they're not moving. I haven't slept yet. Bro. Been grinding. Yo, man, get that grind on. Chaka got to make that money, baby. You know, got to make that money. But, you know, I've kind of been staying a lot away from a lot of these small market cap plays. I can tell you the majority of my money in the lower market cap plays is wrapped up in Neuroni Unodex. And that's where the majority of my money is. I own some memes here and there. I own some low market cap meme plays, but definitely not the majority of my money is not wrapped up in them when it comes to these low market cap plays. I can tell you that. Big props to you, Daniel, for all the lives you drop. Yo, man, Chaka, I wish I could do more. I'm trying to get back to 5 days a week, brother. I really am. I'm trying to get back to the 5 days a week streaming. I'm DJing. I'm a DJ for life. Yeah, Chaka, you are a DJ for life, man. You eat in them small market plays, man. But you know what? That's some people's game, right? And to me, it's 1 to 3% of my portfolio, and that's it. And once I tap out on that portfolio, I have to make a choice. Either I'm moving money out of a lower market cap play that I'm in to get in a new one, or I'm just gonna stay still and not do anything. And that's the decision I make when I go rebalance my portfolio. And make no doubt, guys, I rebalance my portfolio probably every 90 days, right? I look at it and I'm like, okay, you know, where am I getting the best bang for my buck, and how can I maneuver things around to make it look better? People are so worried about tech, crypto markets. We are still, yeah, we're still $1.63 trillion, RJ. So crypto markets like still at the bottom. When you think about it, we're still at the bottom. And I don't necessarily know like if I'm worried about the worry, like I said, I'm still buying these cryptos, but we gotta also point out the obvious, right? We got to point out the obvious. The obvious is they're underperforming the market, right? Some of these cryptocurrencies are underperforming the market, a lot of which I own. You know, the market's performing how the market's performing. Some people are performing with the market, and some people aren't. And we've got to point out the obvious. I bought another 300-ish Bitcoin ETFs. I bought some more of them ETFs as well. You guys know I'm in Van Eck, so I am going to start getting into the iShares ETF. I think it's a little bit more stable. So I'm going to get more into the iShares, which is BlackRock's, and less than the other ones. I went into Van Eck because I wanted to support Gemini, and I wanted to support Gemini, and they're holding the Bitcoin for them, so I wanted to support them. Was the reason I went over there. But you know, my support only goes so far. But when I don't think that you can perform at the level that a BlackRock or somebody else can, then that's where my support stops, and I start watching out for my pocket. You opened my eyes to Polkadot. Polkadot, Chaka, I think is going to be the next big runner, brother. I actually put in a limit order for Polkadot this morning at $6.99 again, and it definitely came through for me. Obviously, Polkadot has taken a step backwards today, much like the rest of the market. But It filled my limit order at $6.99, and I couldn't be happier with that purchase. I think Polkadot, its all-time high was $55. Like I said, with Polkadot 2.0 coming out, and Cardano actually using Polkadot's technology in its forks, it's going to blow past $55 in the next pull. It's not that, in my opinion, it's not even an issue. But I can tell you what is outperforming the market this whole week is all of Hex's ecosystem, Pulse Chain, eHex, Hex. They're all outperforming the market. You look at Pulse Chain is up 10.2% on the day, right? This is the third day in a row that Pulse Chain has been up and the market has been crashing, right? And we talked about buying Pulse X and Hex way back probably a couple months ago, and I told you guys I bought it. It was down 98% from its all-time high. And I kept telling you guys that when something's down 98% from its all-time high, it's either going to go to zero or it's going to go up, right? So if you're buying something down that low and you believe that it's going to go up, it doesn't even need to go up to its all-time high for you to be better off than a lot of people that were buying up there, right? So you're buying almost at the bottom, you're buying in the basement, right? When it comes to these cryptos. And that's something that you gotta people have to really look at and evaluate where you're getting in. So if you would have got into Pulse Hex and Hex when it was down 98% from its all-time high, you're almost at probably an 8 to 9x right now, right? So if I can get an 8 to 9x off of Pulse X and Hex, why the hell would I chase Mickey or Roaring Tiger or something like that? Like, why would I do that when I know that I can 8 to 10x my money in something that I know is not going to go anywhere, right? And that's not to dog any project or any meme coin, like Dog or Mickey or Roaring Kitty or anything like that, because I love memes as well. But I look better getting almost a 10x over here and being able to sleep rather than looking at the charts all night long. It's a standard of living in it for me. But yeah, definitely the hourly bubbles are not looking too great. Much like we talked about on the other chart, they're all in red. But let's go ahead. Let's look at some of these, right? Myro, we brought Myro here right about here, right? So it's definitely been on an upward trajectory. I'm in Hex deep. I'm in Hex deep. Just not 100% confident with the dev dude is for I don't use Pulse X and I don't use Hex, right? But what I do know is that there was an opportunity to make money, and I took that opportunity. The market will reverse next week. Yeah, RJ, I don't agree. I don't disagree. The market's going to reverse. You guys, I talked about this at the beginning. You have to understand that this market's down not due to anything that's going on in the cryptocurrency world as it existed before, right? This is market manipulation. We talked about this when the ETFs started to come out, and we said when big money starts to come in, they're going to manipulate the market. And Bitcoin has been manipulated since these ETFs came out at a rate that was absolutely crazy. So yes, you're going to get a lot of transactions off of these ETFs, right? But you're going to give up a lot on the DeFi side, on the cryptocurrency side. And what you're giving up is the ability not to have market manipulation. This market didn't crash because of something that the retail investor did or some news that came out or something that happened within cryptocurrency. This market crashed strictly on ETFs and what is going on around ETFs and how these big players are moving this Bitcoin around, right? That's why this market crashed. It didn't have anything to do internally. And this this market was manipulated over the past couple of days. It's not about anymore. It's not about the retail investor and Bitcoin and everything else. Once you turn that over to BlackRock and everybody else, you now are at their mercy. Grayscale dumped this market. Along with a couple of other ETF providers, literally dumped the whole market when they dumped Bitcoin over the last couple of days. So they'll dump it less now and they'll let it recover. But you got to understand that now BlackRock owns a shit ton of BTC because they were buying it as they were dumping the market. They were buying it. So this is market manipulation at its finest, right? And people are going to have to get used to this. This is the new market. And when the Ethereum ETFs come out, the same thing will happen with Ethereum. I'm telling you guys right now, the same thing's going to happen with Ethereum. This market is going to get dumped. They're going to dump Ethereum. They're going to buy it at the bottom. They're going to put it back in the ETF. They're going to come back. They're going to dump it again. They're going to come back and it's welcome to institutional investment. You know, call me weird, but I got excited. I got excited with market manipulation. I got excited just when I woke up. When the market dumped, I wasn't mad. I can tell you that right now. I was not mad. I just told you guys I bought, right? And I'll probably buy again today, right? I bought this morning. I'll probably buy a little bit more later on today. I'll probably buy a little bit more tonight as well. I'm not mad. Bills need shovel. Yeah, they're paying people $20 an hour to shovel the Bill Stadium. So anybody want to make some extra money, have at it, man. But Myro just continues to move upwards and break all-time highs. This is a Solana token right here, guys. Like I told you, you better learn how to trade on other platforms. No other token is looking like this right now. Myro, you got to learn how to trade on other platforms. Dog, not doing too well. It just continues. This is the day chart, guys, to trade down here in this level right here. And I'll lose some subs and I'll lose some followers like I have been over the past couple of days because of of my belief. The dog chart is never going to recover until people start to allow it to recover. Every time somebody comes and drops a transaction on this chart that'll move the chart, the community eats it up. Somebody could come put $100,000 on this chart right now. It wouldn't last 24 hours. The community would eat it up. And too late for Myro. I think Myro is going to $1 billion. I think it's going to be a slow climb to $1 billion, but I think it's going to get to $1 billion. Why do I think it's going to get to $1 billion? Sitting at 244 million right now. Why do I think it's going to get to $1 billion? Simple. It is literally on the Solana blockchain. It's going to cost you about $30 to transact. They've hooked up with the market makers. They're going to move this chart even more than what is being moved. There's 23,000 holders over here, right? 23,000 holders. Most projects would kill to have 23,000 holders. Myro's just getting started. They have a 24-hour volume of $3.3 million, right? And they're just not done. They're not even listed on some of the biggest exchanges yet, which they will. You remember Bonk ran up to $1 billion. Bonk ran up to $1 billion. Just remember that. LeGrand, you're right. Take profits. Take your profits, especially in these lower market cap tokens. Take your profits. Do not leave your profits sitting on the table. Right? right? But you got to know when to take them, right? Different projects are going to dictate different profit taking strategies, right? Let's look at this. Myro, I would be willing to let my money sit in Myro a little bit longer than I would Dog, right? Dog, I know the community is going to eat this, right? So as soon as you see a big sell, you got to take the profits because you know that the community is going to come behind this and they're going to eat this, right? They're going to eat that. They're going to eat that up, right? And then you come over here to where we at? We come over here to Roaring Kitty, right? Let's look at it, right? We look at it every day, right? Let's look at it. How would I take profits off of Roaring Kitty, right? If this was, we're on the day chart, right? They seem to go 1, 2 green candles, red. 1, 2 green candles, red, right? So they have 2 good days and a red day, right? So I would take my profits on the first green or the second green candle of the day. For the second day, I'm taking profits. I'm getting out with my profits. I'm going to let this chart dip down because that's the pattern. That's the pattern of how it's been trading, and go back in. It's that simple. You got to know what you're doing. You got to take your profits, but you got to take them dictated by the project, right? You got to take them dictated by the project and what the project's doing. But when you look at Roaring Kitty compared to the dog chart, they have movement. Their holder count's only at 397. I've said this for a while. They have to grow that holder count. They've got to do something to grow that holder count because right now you have the same people invested money into the project without really growing your holder count too much. They've got to find a way to grow that holder account. But when you look at this chart is more healthy than the dog chart. I don't own Roaring Kitty. So, this is a purely objective view of what this chart looks like. I would buy this chart before I bought this chart. I wouldn't buy this chart, not because of the consolidation. You want to see the consolidation, right? I wouldn't buy this chart because of this. Because I would go back and I would look at the transactions and I would say that there's more people that are looking to get out of this project than are looking to get into this project. So that would be my assumption, right? Like looking at that, right? So that's why I trade them differently, right? You got to know what you're trading. That's discouraging. I 100% agree with you. With you, these other blockchains have free money. These other blockchains are absolutely blowing the doors off of Ethereum right now. When you look at Solana, the amount of plays that are over there, they're blowing the doors off of Ethereum right now. It's not even close. Not even close to the volume that's going through Solana for meme coins and the volume that's going through Ethereum for meme coins. Not even close. Solana's absolutely blowing the doors off of them. They need to support with the pockets and not. Yeah. I mean, Dog's got a huge community, but people are just dunking on it. And Roar, I mean, Roar has to gain holders, right? You look at, and when you want to gain holders, like you can't keep doing the same thing over and over. You got to reach out. Bro, the cat the cat on its yo, I just call it, I call it how the chart looks, right? Like I said, I'm not invested in Roaring Kitty, so I can look at that project objectively and say, here's what I see, right? Here's what I see. If I was a brand new investor coming in, here's what I'd see, right? Dog is about tabs. I think each project, I think Dog and Roaring Kitty both could have a positive upside, right? I'm not getting on them to say that they can't make it, right? I think that they can make it, right? But I think each of them have their own issues to deal with. Dog has to get people to spend money on their chart and to get people to quit eating that money, right? I personally would not go in and drop $2,000 in Dog because I know that I would be somebody's exit liquidity within 10 minutes, that the community would not let that chart grow. They have to get beyond that. They have to get over that hump. They have to move on from that. Roaring Kitty's issue is they have to find a way to build their holder count, right? And they're going to have a challenge building their holder count for a couple of different reasons, and we've been through over them here. You have to believe in the people that are the face of the people that are sitting on them Twitter spaces and that are up there on the mic and they're grabbing that mic all the time. The people that are invested in them better believe in them, right? And there's some people that are in Roaring Kitty that because they're in there, I won't get in. It's that simple. To me, that's my opinion. Glad you got in. Glad you got her in early, Daniel. Too risky for me. Yeah, Myro's risky, man. Right now, you want to see some consolidation here. You want to see some pullback. You want to see some pullback before you put some money in there. You definitely want to see some pullback. Heat, what's going on? TGIF, brother. Yes, I'm a gamble. I'm a gamble, and I love this. I love this life. Yeah, I mean, I gamble. I just gamble with a certain amount of money, and I'm willing to lose that money. I am. If the project goes to zero, I'm okay with that because that's my gambling money, right? Marketing is coming for Roaring Kitty. They have to. 0 tax though. I don't know how. Don't know how you do that. Community's growing. The community might be growing. You got to see it in the holder count though. Me personally, I don't give a shit how many people are sitting in Twitter space. Show me the holder count on the Etherscan and where that's at. Community is about community is about to donate. All right. Well, I hope they do. And here's the thing with these projects. Memes are about community, but community is only going to get you so far. Community is only going to get you to a certain level. It's only going to get you to a certain point. Pepe's proved this. Well, leave Pepe out of this because they had some devs that just were absolutely phenomenal and were able to roll out a meme project unlike any other that was able to roll out when it rolled out, right? But here's how this thing's got to go. In Myro, I keep going back to Myro, but and Bonk, but they're prime examples about how a meme coin should build itself, right? You build yourself off a community, right? And then after you're done with you're done, but once your community's strong, you throw money into marketing and then you get on exchanges. Because I can tell you right now, 99% of these tokens that we're looking at will not survive the bull run. Why? Because not the new money is coming in through the exchanges. And if you're not listed on the exchanges, you're not gonna see that new money. I've been in the Doge, hoping Elon will make it the coin of X. That Chaka, Doge will. I invested. I got back into Doge. I told people I got back into Doge a couple weeks ago, for the reason that I think Doge has a 10x in it during a bull run. So I'm gonna continue to inch my way back into Doge. Right. I think it's got a 10x in it for the next bull. Why? Because it's listed on all the exchanges. People are gonna come in and buy it. The same way that I think Pepe is going to make a massive run during this bull market. Why? Because it's ease of access. It's on all the exchanges. People are going to buy it, right? They've taken care of business and getting on these exchanges for people to buy on a lot of these tier one exchanges too, not these low rate exchanges, right? These tier one, tier twos, right? Pepe has taken care of business that way. Bonk has taken care of business that way. Myro is starting to take care of business that way, right? And this is where all this new money is going to start flowing into crypto. It's not coming into DeFi. Nobody goes from not investing in crypto to DeFi. That it's not how that works. They go from not investing in crypto to decentralized exchanges, and then they learn about DeFi. So the more centralized exchanges you're on from a meme token perspective, the harder you're going to run during a bull market. These guys are going to run. That's why I say Doge's got a 10x in it. Pepe's got a 10x in it. SHIB, I'm wavering on SHIB, whether or not that's got a 10x in it or not. The Shibarium devs are the SHIB devs are experts at destroying SHIB. Right, that I think that's their main goal, is to destroy SHIB. There's nothing that they've done that's worked. There's nothing that they've done that's added value to the token. But as far as Doge being, I think Doge will be a coin on X that you can use, but the actual payment system, I don't think that it's gonna happen. It's too volatile. Retailers don't like volatility. It's too volatile. Yeah, LeGrand, we're getting close to 4K, baby. We're getting close to 4K. The problem with making any token a payment solution is, as a retailer, right? As a retailer, if somebody buys something from me for $1, right, and they buy it in Doge, by the time I go to cash that out into my business, it could be $1.50 or it could be 50 cents. That's not a risk that a lot of retailers are willing to take when they can take a USDC or USDT type of token and it's $1 for $1, right? That's the issue with making some of these meme tokens or lower market cap tokens payment solutions. People hate volatility. Banks hate volatility. Retailers hate volatility. Nobody likes volatility. They like a guarantee. That's the issue. That's going to be the issue that Doge is going to run into. Too much volatility. And the fact that they can mint tokens is going to be an issue. Because let's say it is a payment solution on X and everybody starts to use it. The more that they use it, the more Doge is going to get minted, which means it's going to lower the market. It's going to lower what you own in your wallet, the value of what you own in your wallet. And NFTs dropping NFTs dropping. All right, they have a space today on Discord. No free shields, baby. I know I'm a strong one. Strong one. I heard DeFi first. Then it's not the way most people come into crypto, right? Most people don't come into crypto through DeFi first. But that's not how most people come into crypto. Most people come in through centralized exchange first, DeFi second. Jasmine looking real juicy like a buy sitting here at 2055. Jasmine's looking real good. Stronghold, you guys. This is one of these projects. I put out a couple videos about it lately. 10x incoming. So I'm gonna say 10x incoming. 10x incoming. It's and that's just getting back to its all-time high. They have these guys are working with IBM. They're working with a lot of other retailers. They have the first stable coin on the Stellar network. They're doing a lot over here at the Stronghold when it comes to payment solutions. These guys probably have these guys are probably going to be the leader when it comes to the Stellar network. When it comes to payment solutions. When it comes to payment solutions, right here, Stronghold, they're probably going to be the leader. And the Stellar network is one that's gonna take off. It's definitely going to take off. So we got that. Run through some of this news real quick, and then we'll get out of here. We all know that the Coinbase case was argued for 5 hours yesterday. It's now in the judge's hands to make a decision. If you guys aren't following Meta Lawman, you probably really should go over to X and follow Meta Lawman. He follows all of these cases, all of these lawsuits. He's a lawyer. He breaks these things down in terms that average people can understand without having to have a law degree. He broke down the Coinbase hearing yesterday. He was actually in the courtroom while it was going on. And I agree with him as I listened to it as well, that the judge really was the star of the show. She came with 14 questions, 14 pages of questions for both sides. One of the most interesting questions that she came with was when she started comparing cryptocurrency to Beanie Babies, and she started comparing it to collecting cards, and she really tried to pigeonhole the SEC when it came to what makes cryptocurrency different than trading Pokemon or trading Beanie Babies or trading cards, right? So that tells me that her mindset is more around cryptocurrency being a collectible, not so much a currency, right? So that was an interesting line of questioning that she walked them down. And the other interesting thing that she brought up that the SEC couldn't explain was she asked whether or not Bitcoin was a commodity, and the SEC was very they didn't even waste a minute and said yes. And then the Coinbase lawyer said, well, if we agree BTC is a commodity, it has a community, it has blockchain, it's written on contract, all these things, right? That it started rolling out all of these things that BTC was. And then they combined it with Sol is the same thing. Matic's the same thing. It has all of these same features. So what makes one a commodity and one a security? The SEC couldn't answer that. That being said, I agree with Meta Lawman, and I said this when this case first started, and I said it before it went to court, right? We're covering this case months ago when it first happened. And my feelings about this case haven't changed. This case is as big, or if not bigger, than the Ripple case because of the currencies that are involved in it, which is a group of 13 tokens, and this is going to dictate whether or not these cryptos stay on centralized exchanges or don't. But I don't think that the judge is going to dismiss this case. I think she's going to let it go to hearings and discovery. Why? She's not going to rest her career on this decision. So she's going to let this decision play itself out in the court of law. So buckle up, get ready. This thing is going to be years. This thing is going to be years. This thing is going to be years of litigation. It's going to be a replicate of the Ripple case. It's going to be years of litigation. They're going to fight this thing out. They're going to go through discoveries. They're going to come at each other. It's not going to end anytime soon. I do believe Coinbase is going to win this case just based on the merits alone. And the one thing that Coinbase has going for it is a lot of people don't talk about it. And I watched a lot of other YouTube content creators cover this. And the one key piece that they miss is the judge is smart. She understands crypto. Meta Lawman even says that. Why is she smart and why does she understand crypto? Because she was the one who overseen the Uniswap case. When Uniswap came in and just beat the hell out of the SEC, she was the judge. So she understands these terms. She understands this technology. So she's better prepared to hear this case than she was before the Uniswap case. Don't underestimate that. She is definitely ready. Crypto bulls lose $2.7 million as apparent grayscale sales weigh on Bitcoin. Here's your market manipulation, guys, right here. So grayscale is dumping BTC into the market. BlackRock is dumping BTC into the market. These ETFs owners are dumping Bitcoin back into the market, right? Why? Because they can. Because that ETF is a transfer of Bitcoin back and forth, depending on volume. So they're dumping this stuff back into the market, and then they're coming back in the backside of that, and they're buying it up. Market manipulation at its finest. Grayscale's dumped, I don't know, probably over 20,000 Bitcoin back into the market over the past couple of days. So Grayscale is absolutely killing this market. BlackRock a little, Grayscale at a scale far and above everybody else. So this is market manipulation at its best, guys. And this is what's going on. Once Gary is gone, crypto will be much better. Here's the thing. Everybody puts this on Gary. I'm done putting it on Gary. Gary's an idiot. But here's the thing. Congress can fix this tomorrow if they wanted to. They could pass a cryptocurrency bill. They could fix all of this tomorrow. The bottom line is they don't want to do the work. They got to do the work. They could literally shut Gary Gensler up tomorrow by passing cryptocurrency regulations, and they don't do it. So whose fault is this? Is this really Gary's fault for being a renegade, or is it Congress's fault for not taking care of the situation? That's the problem. Good morning, Keltra. Good morning. So ARK, we know, has a Bitcoin ETF. It was invested in a couple other of them. It's actually dumped 15 million of its investments to put back in its own ETF. Makes sense, but understand, again, ARK is dumping on you. And you got to understand that. You got to know that this Bitcoin market manipulation is in full effect right now, guys. Bitcoin plunges 12% in 7 days since BlackRock. Here's the key. BlackRock collects 1.1 billion from ETF. 1.1 billion they've collected off of their ETF, while Grayscale, BlackRock, and everybody else dumped the Bitcoin price, right? So you got to understand that. You guys got to understand. When Ethereum ETFs come out, there's going to be a huge run-up in Ethereum. I'm telling you guys now, if you're not buying Ethereum, you're crazy. There's going to be a huge run-up in Ethereum. And then you're going to have a huge pullback in Ethereum, because we're going to see the same thing that we're seeing right now, is this market manipulation in Ethereum. I'm telling you right now, Ethereum is the next one. Ethereum's the play. You're going to see this thing on rinse and repeat. And the further and further you allow these guys to get into cryptocurrency, the more and more market manipulation you're going to see from this. ETFs are good and ETFs are bad. And this is why. They all bought BTC under 30K. Well, you're right, they did. And you know what? They probably bought the dips too, LeGrand. They probably bought the dips too. That, you would be crazy not to buy these BTC dips. BTC will take off. It'll get to its all-time high. But these ETFs, these providers of these ETFs, they're shaking the retail investor out. They're shaking you guys out of this market. You know why? Because they want you to be scared. They want you to sell your BTC. That's why they're manipulating the market, because they want to come on the backside of you and own it all. So that's why I asked you guys the other day, how much conviction do you really have in what you're invested in? Right? Because if you don't have conviction on what you're invested in, then they're going to shake you out of your position. And that's what's going on right now. These ETF providers, they're not dumb. They're moving this Bitcoin, Grayscale, BlackRock. All these guys are moving this Bitcoin and manipulating the price to shake you out. And once they shake enough of you out, the price will take off. And the same thing will happen with Ethereum. The same thing will happen with Ethereum. What's up, DG? Yo, what's up, Big Watch, dude? You gotta do what you gotta do, brother. What's up, Big Watch? I don't know, Selmo. You tell me, what is the shakeout real or is the shakeout real? Selmo, is the shakeout real? Is it happening? I think it's happening. I think the shakeout's happening. I think these big institutional investors are shaking out the retail investors. You watch all the posts on X from the retail investors. You watch the narrative from the retail investors. They're scared. Why the hell are you scared? Why are you scared of a Bitcoin when you know that some of the biggest players in the game now own the majority of Bitcoin? Do you think for a minute that they're going to lose money? Do you think that BlackRock and Grayscale and Fidelity and all them guys are going to lose money? Do you think that they're going to lose money in the long run? They ain't going to lose no money. That's why, but they're trying to shake you out. They're trying to shake you out so that they can buy your stuff. They can, I'm being paid. Hey, then you got to shill it. You got to do what you got to do. But, that's why I ask you guys, where's your conviction? Do you believe in what you're investing in? If you don't believe in it, then you're going to get shaken out, and you're going to get shaken out quick. Give me $50. Give me $50. Guys, I got to get out of here. I'm late already. I got to go. I'm late already. But I don't know. Don't get shaken. If you believe that Bitcoin is going to break $64,000, don't get shaken out of your position. Don't do it, because that's what's going on right now. And, this is straight market manipulation at its best. And get ready. Get ready for 2023 markets to be manipulated by big institutional investments. And this is the trade-off that we're getting when we turn our markets over to institutional investments. This is the trade-off that you're getting. And everybody's got to be okay with that. Everybody's got to be okay with that. And if you're not okay with that, then you shouldn't have been okay with big institutional investments coming in and you trying to cash out on that run up, knowing that the run down was coming as well. 50 million bucks. Give me 50 million bucks. Give me 50 million bucks. BCC to 500,000. It's not going to get to 500,000 before they try to shake everybody out. I'm telling you. And if they don't shake enough people out at 41,000, they'll drop it to 30,000. They're going to try to get your Bitcoin, and then they'll pump the hell out of the price. So, like I said, if you weren't okay with market manipulation, then you shouldn't have been okay. Then you shouldn't have been okay with the ETFs. You gotta know what's coming. What's Augie talking? So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys Monday, bright and early, baby, on here. And you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. Embrace these markets. Go spend some money. Embrace these markets, guys. They're gonna shake you. They're gonna shake you out. They're going to shake you out of your shoes and socks. Yeah, I agree with you, Selma. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to shake you out of your shoes and your socks, and then they're going to take your shoes, they're going to take your socks, and they're going to put them on, and they're going to probably be some of the best dressed people in the business as soon as they shake you out of your stuff. So hang on tight, man. So you guys have a great weekend, and I will be back at you guys on Monday, and we'll do this all over again. And hopefully the market looks a lot better on Monday than it does today. But the market looks great today if you're looking to buy. This is why you got to have money on your side, guys. This is why you got to have money on your side when it comes to investing. If you're 100% in the market, you're doing it all wrong. You can't cash in on days like today. You got to be able to cash in. So with that, guys, I got to roll. I got to get out of here. Stack your money. Make your money. Take your profits. Only person you're loyal to is your pockets. Don't worry about anybody else. If you're in enough profit and you feel comfortable with the profit you're in, take that profit, baby. Don't let anybody else tell you any different. But you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys on Monday, and we'll get back after it. Big Watch dude, man, I hope you have a great day, man. And I hope you out here grinding. Selmo, stay warm, brother. Stay warm. I know you're out there grinding. Appreciate you. And see you guys on Monday. I'm out. Bye.